Get a quote at 304-927-2175.
Erie Insurance.
It's a very, very, very fine house.
This is Jennifer Board-Nichols at Board Depew Realty. So many things have changed. One thing hasn't changed. If you use Board Depew Realty to buy or sell your home, you are guaranteed to receive service that is guided.
It's a very, very, very fine house.
That will provide multiple uses toward daily home preventive dental care. That's just pennies a day to brush twice a day and floss once a day. Compared to the current prices of soda pop and energy drinks and coffee drinks, these items are incredibly affordable. 4-927-2775 for your family's professional dental care. That's Brandon Dental, 304-927-2775.
Calhoun Banks is your hometown bank. We've been serving Calhoun and the surrounding areas for over 120 years. We offer many financial and banking services, including commercial, online and mobile banking, mobile wallet, our annual Deals on Wheels loan sale, home and construction loans, and we specialize in land-only loans. With offices in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, Elizabeth, and Glenville, we are ready to serve the needs of all of our communities. Stop in and see us at one of our 4 locations today. Visit our website at calhounbanks.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Calhoun Banks WV. Lobby hours are Monday through Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Friday lobby hours are 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturdays, our drive-through is open 8:30 a.m. to noon.
Equal Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
Carpenter's General Store in Spencer has been saving you money and giving you the best selection in Roane County since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We have a sporting goods section with all the right fishing gear, locally crafted lures, and live bait. And we also carry a great selection of firearms and ammunition. And once again, if we don't have it, we'll get it for you with the lowest prices guaranteed. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So come see us at 746 Arnoldsburg Road in Spencer. It's a convenience store with a whole lot more.
Stop by Spencer Cash Saver to check out our fresh produce, quality meats, and our new grab-and-go deli sliced meats and cheeses. New 2-week ads start every other Thursday with the best prices for your budget. Save money and shop local at Spencer Cash Saver.
Stop by D&D Motors for great deals on used cars. We have an incredibly diverse and continuously growing inventory to choose from, with many makes and models at price points that anyone can afford. D&D Service Department also offers oil changes, tire rotations, and other maintenance on your new purchase. Call D&D for your next service appointment. D&D Motors, located at 276 East Main Street in Spencer. Stop in and see Dan or Donna for your super deal today. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon, and closed on Sunday. D&D Motors, call 304-519-2157.
Roane County Family Health Care now has flu vaccinations available. People considered high risk for contracting the influenza virus include infants and children, pregnant women, seniors, people with disabilities or certain health conditions, and those who travel. The CDC recommends everyone 6 months of age and older should receive the vaccine annually. Ask your healthcare provider for one at your next scheduled visit or stop in anytime. No appointment necessary. Conveniently located behind Walmart, our hours are Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m., and Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Roane County Family Health Care, promoting health and wellness for the whole family.
Visit the Garden Fresh Market in downtown Spencer. We stock fresh produce arriving daily. Let us create meat and cheese trays or veggie and fruit trays for your next event. Our kitchen is open daily, eat in or carry out, Monday through Saturday, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with daily specials available. We also sell fresh flower arrangements at Taylor's Floral, the Garden Fresh Market. Give us a call at 304-927-5109 or stop in and see us at 229 Ripley Road in downtown Spencer. And let's go Raiders! Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to WVRC 104.7 FM's live streaming coverage of Roane County High School Lady Raiders softball action. We welcome you into the North Myrtle Beach Sports Complex here in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, the Grand Strand Softball Classic, day number 3, the final game of 3 for the Lady Raiders here this morning. Roane County been a very successful trip down south this week so far. A couple of New York teams facing off against Roane County. Mid Lakes on Monday morning at 8 a.m. Roane County defeating the Screaming Eagles by a final of 14-0 in 6 innings. Yesterday morning, it was Roane County taking on the Newark Reds from Newark, New York, a team just 13 miles away from Mid Lakes. Roane County, a battle for a while, but the Lady Raiders get a victory in the bottom of the 6th with a walk-off winner, 14-4 in that contest. So this of the 3 for the Lady Raiders here, but they've got a tough task ahead of them. A private school, a Catholic school out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, St. Hubert School for Girls. The Bambies is what they are called. They are 2-0 as well. They defeated Mid Lakes 8-6 in their first contest. And then yesterday, a blowout victory over Newark by a final score of 17-1. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both teams. First off, for the opposing team, St. Hubert Catholic, leading off, and in center field will be Layla Mastrangelo. Batting second will be the third baseman, Sammy Staublan. Batting third, the first baseman, Abby Steinbrecker. The cleanup hitter and the pitcher is Mara Gorman. Batting fifth and seventh, or in left field, Elise Jewell. A very interesting lineup for this Bambies team. They've got 2 outfitters listed, but Maddie Curry will be over at second base. She'll bat 6th. Batting 7th will be the shortstop, Ashley Bache. Batting 8th, the catcher, Caitlin McGovern. And batting 9th, Cameron Klepp will be out in right field. For Roane County, a bit of a different lineup here today. If you'll remember yesterday morning, second inning action, Roane County's Piper Harlan goes down with an apparent knee injury. She is not feeling well today, so she will not be in the starting lineup. She is dressed, and that will change the lineup a bit for Roane County. Leading off and out in right field will be Fair Smelko. Batting second, the center fielder, Carly Greathouse. Lexi Burdett batting third behind home plate. Batting cleanup, and at first will be Lacey Mitchell. Mahaley Nicholson will bat fifth. She'll be in the pitcher's circle today once again for Roane County. Michaela Boatwright batting 6th at third. And this is where the lineup card switches major league. Lexi Mitchell, the freshman, will move into play shortstop, and she will bat 7th. Elizabeth Greathouse batting 8th. She'll still be at second base. Autumn Kraft comes in, the freshman, off a couple of good games the Monday and Tuesday. She'll be out in left field, and she will bat 9th. And with the extra player, we've got another batter coming to the plate. It will be Emily Casto batting in the 10th position. Lady Raiders in the charcoal jerseys with the trimmed out maroon short or sleeves, the black pants, Roane across the front in maroon, trimmed out in white with the letters and numbers. White socks for Roane County. Gold jerseys and black pants for St. Hubert. Gold socks and St. Hubert across the front of the chest in script black, trimmed out in white, black letters and numbers on the back. We are ready to go here in the top of the first inning as Fair Smelko digs in first, and Gorman will fire one in the dirt, and we are underway. Final game of 3 for Roane County, 2 for 2 so far. Both these teams undefeated down here in South Carolina.
Regardless of what happens today, Drew, you can go home with your head held high. These girls have played very well over the span of this tournament.
Smelko pops this one up in foul territory. Moving in, third baseman is Staublein, and she'll make the grab for out number 1. Smelko getting underneath that just a bit. Appreciate everyone joining us on our YouTube live stream. I already see some people tuning in and chiming in. We are on the radio, 104.7 FM, and we are streaming audio on our website at wvrcfm.com. Carly Greathouse coming off a tremendous game yesterday morning. First pitch popped up, foul territory, and that one will drop over in the corner in front of Roane County's dugout. Roane County housing the first base dugout. St. Hubert over on the third baseline. Roane County the visiting team, and it's just a coin toss here. That's how they decide that.
I think you choose your dugout, just whoever gets here first, but it's up to the coin as to who gets to bat in the top of the inning.
Greathouse, a swing and a miss. Behind in the count, 0-2. Norman toes the rubber. 0-2 pitch coming, and a swing and a miss dropped, picked up by the catcher down to first for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the first inning, and that will bring Lexi Burdett to the plate. Maybe nobody hitting the ball harder or better here in South Carolina than the sophomore catcher.
Yeah, those first 2 games, she's really been seeing the ball well.
Moving up into the 3-hole here for Roane County. First pitch popped up foul territory. The catcher, McGovern, had trouble finding that one. It will drop. A 1 count. And sun coming up quickly here right behind us, and it's going to be a little warmer here today. You feel a little bit of that humidity starting to creep in. Didn't have it yesterday, certainly didn't have it Monday morning. 0-1 pitch, 1 hops. McGovern behind the plate, 1-1 the count.
Yeah, it really is. Beautiful facility here, very well kept. It's a nice even surface. Jamie Rothfuss will be so proud.
He already had his lawn care equipment out yesterday. 1-1 pitch, sails high and away.
I feel like he's getting a late start, though.
A bit. Of course, the weather's been slightly different down here, I assume, than
I guarantee
up in
it.
the Mountain State. 2-1 the count to Burdett's. Base is empty with 2 outs in the top of the first. The pitch, that one misses inside, 3-1.
Well, good job being patient there at the plate, Burdett. Will make the pitcher work and try to find that strike zone.
Came into the tournament hitting .440 on the season, and she has been good this week. 3-1 pitch, swung on, fouled off, and it's full, 3-2. We were doing some prep work on this St. Hubert team. They have won 8 district titles since 2008. It was like 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 17, 18, 19. Very dominant up there in their area. Full count pitch. This one turned on rip right at the left fielder. It's going to drop in, and Burdett continues to mash down here in North Myrtle Beach. A 2-out single, and Roane County with the top of the first base runner aboard.
I know that sun in the sand has been doing Burdett some good.
That will bring the cleanup hitter, Lacey Mitchell, to the plate. Knocked her 5th home run of the season out of the park on Monday morning versus Mid-Lakes. Off speed for the first pitch, and Mitchell out in front of it. 0-1 the count. Our Mitchell pulling double duty down here. Heard she had her senior photos taken. Well, hey, while you're down at the beach, why not take advantage?
Yeah. Certainly plenty of beautiful backdrops.
0-1 pitch. pitch, outside corner. Mitchell disagrees. Thought that was way outside. 0-2 the count, though. Gorman, after giving up the base hit to Burdett, trying to get out of the inning here in the top of the first with no damage. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and down goes Mitchell, and a base hit is all Roane County can muster in the top of the first. No score after a half inning. To the bottom we go. Roane County and St. Hubert in action here on WVRC.
At Hardman's, prices are dropping, so don't wait to snag this end-of-season price blowout on hardwood pellets. Appalachian wood pellets are now $275 per ton while supplies last. This is a savings of over $20 per ton. Supplies won't last long with savings like that. Come in today and take advantage of this hot deal on Appalachian wood pellets. Visit us today at our Spencer and Ripley locations. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
Looking for someone to move dirt for your next project? Call Halls Excavating at 304-377-3372. We do commercial and residential excavating, so no job is too big or too small. We are a licensed contractor with years of experience. Call us at 304-377-3372. Halls Excavating. We dig West Virginia. Although fall weather is beautiful here in West Virginia, falling leaves and brush piling up can turn your property ugly in a hurry. That's when you call on the pros at Hildreth Supply on Arnoldsburg Road. Hildreth Supply has a large inventory of Husqvarna chainsaws and Shindawa leaf blowers to tackle your toughest yard work. Visit us on the web at hildrethsupply.com, check out our Facebook page at Hildreth Oilfield Supply, or stop by and see us at the store located on Route 33 in Spencer. Hildreth Supply, a hometown store with hometown ownership and proud supporter of all Roane County athletes. Moving into the bottom of inning number 1 here from North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Final game of the Grand Strand Softball Classic for your Lady Raiders. Roane County with a base hit in the top of the first as Lexi Burdett continues to hit the ball well down here at the beach. But no damage, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on. To the bottom of the first, 1-2-3 coming to the plate for the Bambies. St. Hubert Catholic, Layla Mastrangelo, the center fielder, the third baseman, Sammy Staubline, and the first baseman, Abby Steinbrecker. And Mahaley Nicholson, she's had a good couple of days here, was 1 walk away in game number 1 from a perfect game through a no-hit shutout to beat Mid-Lakes. 10 strikeouts in that one. Yesterday, the first inning was a bit rough for Mahaley. She walked 4 straight batters and hit a batter, gave up 2 runs. And from that moment on, she gave up just 2 base hits and a couple of runs in that one. Ended up with 5 walks, but she did strike out 11 yesterday to pick up win number 10 on the season. Roane County 10-2. The St. Hubert team, 3 victories before coming down here, and they've got 2 here, so they are undefeated on their season, 5-0. And really have not been tested much. They defeated Nazareth Academy 12-5, and then a couple of shutout victories over Friend Select 8-0, Newman Goretti 11-0, 8-6 Monday versus Mid-Lakes, and then yesterday just a dominant 17-1 victory over Newark.
Well, here during warm-up pitches, you can see Nicholson really digging at that pitching circle again, trying to find the footing. She had that same issue yesterday where they kind of packed it in between games. So let's hope that that's not an issue early.
First pitch to the leadoff hitter, the center fielder, Mastrangelo, missing inside.
Like this St. Hubert team, they have put up some big numbers offensively, so you definitely don't want to fall behind early in this ball game.
1-0 pitch to Mastrangelo, and she swings late. 1-1. Well, Nicholson really humped up on that fastball. I think Mastrangelo might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch because she looked almost jerky on that swing late. 1-1 offering. This is inside, 2-1. Again, Roane County with a little different defense with Lexi Mitchell now moved into shortstop in place of Harlan. Autumn Kraft out in left. 2-1 pitch. One hops Burdett, 3-1 to Mastrangelo.
Yeah, that's a huge loss for this team. Harlan, the best hitter, statistically speaking, and a great defensive player as well.
And ball 4 issued. That one missing low. 5-pitch walk issued to Mastrangelo. Leadoff batter aboard for the Bambies here in the bottom of the first inning. Third baseman Stallbline will step into the left side of the batter's box. Nicholson checks the wristband, gets the call. First pitch, missing low. Mastrangelo heading to second, the throw over top of the shortstop Mitchell. And I think Mastrangelo going to be safe no matter what on that play.
Yeah, she got a big jump on that one. It would have taken a perfect throw to even make that one close.
A 1-0 count to Stallbline. Nicholson fires down the middle, swing and a miss. 1-1. Mahaley was trying to stay down at the knees, and she missed a couple, didn't get the call, so she moves up in the zone a bit. That could be dangerous, but you got to find the strike zone first. One offering. Squaring to bunt, backing off his Stallbline. That one missing away. 2-1. They got to feel out the umpires too, Matt.
That's true. We've
game.
Had different sets of officials in each one of these games, and whoever's behind home plate, they can give you a margin. Just depends on how generous they want to be.
2-1 pitch. That one fastball at the thighs, swing and a miss.
And if you just blast it past them and make them take a swing at it, then you don't have to worry about
that. Also works. 2-2 the count. Runner at second. And Mastrangelo. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Roane County and St. Hubert. Pitch fouled into the cage. 2-2 it remains.
That high heat. Good job there by Stallbline just to be able to make contact. It was a good rising fastball.
Count remains 2 apiece. Roane County got a base hit in the top of the first, but no damage. No score. In the bottom of inning number 1. Nicholson into the windup. Off-speed pitch. This one trickled foul down the third base line, and Boatwright waits until it gets across the chalk line for the foul.
Smart play, because if you try to charge and field that one in fair, you're going to make a very difficult throw. Take your chances at the plate.
Couple of 2-strike foul balls here for Stallbline. Here comes the 2-2. That one sails upstairs. Full count now. Birds chirping here. Early morning start, 8 a.m. all 3 days.
I think we might have been up before the birds this morning.
Full count pitch, just missing low.
Ooh.
And a full count walk issued.
Pretty good from here.
So back-to-back walks for Mahaley Nicholson. And again, I see early on that those knee-high fastballs not being called strikes, so that's going to force Nicholson up in the zone a bit. First baseman Abby Steinbrecher digs in to the right side. First and second, nobody out. Bottom of the first. Steinbrecher squares the bunt. Looking to advance runners and fouls this one off. 0-1.
And trying to employ a little bit of that small ball tactic and try to get the runners over into a better scoring position. Set things up for the 4, 5, 6 hitters.
0-1 counts. Nicholson comes with the pitch upstairs over the head of Burdett, and the runners will advance anyway. Strangelo heads to third. Stallbline out to second. That takes away the force out at any base. So if you're Roane County, you're looking for...
I think that changes the strategy, too, from a offensive standpoint. You don't have to try to, small ball tactic. Now you can just get up there and take a rip at it.
If you're the Lady Raiders, you're looking for a pop fly in the infield or a ground ball that you can look the runner back, maybe. 1-1 the count to Steinbrecher. On deck is the cleanup hitter and the pitcher, Gorman. 1-1 pitch popped up, foul territory. That will sail out of play and hit the top of the dugout roof on the first base side. 1-2 the counts to Steinbrecher.
Good position, gives you a lot of options here with this pitch. Maybe try to give him a chase something.
Nicholson, the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and that's the best case scenario for Mahaley. As she gets Steinbrecher swinging for out number 1. And the pitcher, Gorman, coming to the plate. Chance to help her own cause here in the bottom of the first. Runners at second and third. No score yet. 1 out. First pitch to Gorman, swing and a miss.
Yeah, a little bit of a jam early in this first inning. Like I said, runners on second and third. 1 out. And Nicholson looking to battle back.
0-1 pitch. This one grounded towards the shortstop, and we've got ourselves a dead ball. And the runner to third is going to be called out. I said it was Stallbline. Was she still in running? Yes, she was, and ran into Lexi Mitchell. And so Stallbline called out on the runner interference.
You still get the runner coming across the plate.
So the first run scoring as Mastrangelo heads to home. Gorman safe at first. Runner at first. And we'll get a courtesy runner. Emma Hassel going to check in at first to run for Gorman, the pitcher. 1-0 now. St. Hubert leading. Now Gorman hit that one to the left side of the infield and right at the shortstop. I think, even with a play there, Matt, you still score the run. It's almost better that you get the runner on first instead of the runner on third.
I think that's probably as good of a scenario as you're going to get in that situation because, it still would have been a difficult throw, and there's no guarantee of that, so you take the easy one.
Elise Jewell, the left fielder, swings at the first offering. 0-1 the count to Jewell, hitter number 5 in the order. 1-0 St. Hubert, bottom first. Next pitch rides up at the eyes, and just like yesterday, Roane County, they had bases loaded, bottom of the first with just 1 out and worked out of the jam, giving up just 2 runs. And I think that was a big boost for the Lady Raiders defensively. Pitch missing outside. They're going to send the runner down. A throw not in time. I think a double pump there by Burdett. She was trying to get it out of the glove, Matt, and could not.
It kind of got stuck in the mitt.
So a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, 2 outs, and a 2-1 count to the batter, Elise Jewell. Two-one pitch, late swing, and a miss. Boy, when Nicholson fires those fastballs, they get on you quickly, and I think the batters right now on the first at-bat trying to find out the speed, and they are behind these fastball pitches from Mahaley Nicholson. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and Nicholson out of the jam again with just 1 across. Couple of strikeouts for the junior right-hander. 1 across after 1 inning. It is St. Hubert 1, Roane County 0.
Hi, this is Lisa Simmons inviting you to join the team of savings and visit Honest Fred's Flooring at 373 East Main Street, Arnoldsburg Road. We're the largest flooring warehouse in town, and it's fully stocked with the latest trends in floor covering. All first quality with fair pricing, great values, and professional installation. Stop by or call today, 304-927-8082, or check us out on the web.
Take a small drive to big savings. HonestFreds.com. New
New! At Jack Garrett Ford, new work trucks available with Redding Classic 2 detachable service bodies. The highest quality service body in the industry. Check them out today. Jack Garrett Ford's New Year's sale is going on now too, with super savings on quality used cars and trucks. And now accepting special orders for new Ford vehicles. Don't miss out. Visit Jack Garrett Ford, Ripley Road, Spencer today.
After one complete inning here in the Grand Strand Softball Classic, North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Roane County trailing St. Hubert 1-0. Just like yesterday morning, though, Matt White, the Lady Raiders in a bit of a jam to begin the inning in the bottom of the first, but got out of it with not much damage. Just one run crossing, no hits, no errors, and one left on base. So the Lady Raiders going to start a quick comeback opportunity here in the top of the second inning. It will be Roane County's number 5, 6, and 7 hitters, Mahaley Nicholson, Michaela Boatwright, and Lexi Mitchell to lead it off. As you watched out there in the warm-ups, Mara Gorman really trying to do some work as well on that pitcher circle. She and Mahaley Nicholson digging out all the work done by the crew here.
Well, I think they're also trying to cover up the others' work, too. And try to make it a advantage pitcher.
Nicholson ready to go to work here. Top of the second inning. Roane County had a base hit from Burdett in the top of the first, but no damage. First pitch swung on, fouled into the cage. 0-1 count to Nicholson right away.
You see early, hitters are getting underneath of Gorman's pitches and popping them up. And she's not overpowering so much, but, I mean, even though those fastballs are just a tiny little bit slower than what I think the Roane County hitters are used to seeing.
A one pitch off speed. That one hits front of the plate. 1-1 the count. For those of you watching on YouTube, you can still see off into the distance the fog that was here this morning, and it is layered thick out of the outfield. The sun is covered up right now, so it's not burning off the fog just yet.
Well, that keeps it from burning the backs of our necks.
Next pitch popped out of play, back behind home plate, 1-2.
It hasn't really been an issue so much on the field. We haven't seen any, there's a little bit of dew still on the grass. It hasn't made for any poor footing. With this baseball diamond, the majority of your surface is dirt.
1-2 pitch sails upstairs. 2-2. Top of the second inning, day 3 of the Grand Strand Softball Classic. Roane County's final game. Two undefeated teams going at it here. 2-0 Roane County, 2-0 St. Huberts. Pitch missing in the dirt, 3-2. Both of these teams defeated Mid-Lakes and Newark. Roane County 10-2 on the season total.
This St. Hubert team had a little bit of difficulty there with Mid-Lakes, only 8-6.
Pitch popped up, foul territory. Taking a look at it, looking for it was McGovern behind the plate, and just couldn't find that. Still had the mask on, made it very difficult.
A good break there for Nicholson. That should have been a pretty routine pop-up.
We'll see if Nicholson can take advantage.
Get that mulligan.
3-2. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss. And that one rose up in the zone. 3 strikeouts now for Mara Gorman. 1 out in the top of the second. Michaela Boatwright to the plate. She had a walk-off winner yesterday morning in the bottom of the 6th inning. Had herself a hard-hit single that scored the winning run from third in Lexi Burdett in that 14-4 victory over the Newark Reds. First pitch from Gorman way upstairs. Boatwright has played great defensively this first 2 games as well.
She's been playing very good defense every game that we've seen of her. Hasn't been getting the contact at the plate, but she did come up clutch yesterday.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Speaking of coming up clutch here in the on-deck circle, Lexi Mitchell had a big game yesterday.
1-1 offering. Called. Strike. 1-2. Gorman with the pitch, swing and a miss, and she is mowing down the Lady Raiders. 4 strikeouts out of 5 outs so far in the top 2 innings. Lexi Mitchell to the plate, the shortstop. 2 triples yesterday, 4 RBIs for the freshman. Just an outstanding performance yesterday morning. And Gorman might have clipped the side of the hip on the way through that one. One hop the catcher. 1-0 St. Hubert right now, top of the second inning, early ball game action. 2 outs, nobody on for the Lady Raiders in the top. 1-0 pitch, chopped high over at shortstop, fielded cleanly and across to first. Nice play by Ashley Basic. The shortstop, it's a 1-2-3, top of the second for Roane County. No damage done as we move to the bottom of inning number 2. St. Hubert leading Roane County by a score of 1-0.
Hey, are you serious? I like a good laugh. I bet you do too. Which is why I say, if all those insurance companies want to spend $1 gazillion on funny TV ads, go right ahead, as long as it's not my money that's paying for it. Here's how you get seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance. Go to Erie Insurance. With Erie, a great price is just the start. You get unbelievable service, independent agents you can really trust, and superior products like Erie Rate Lock. You hear that? Rate Lock. Name says it all. For car insurance, it can't be beat. But hey, don't just take it from me. See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with them year after year after year. Seriously.
Your Erie Insurance agent in Spencer is the Kirby Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 927-2544. That's 927-2544. Or visit kirbyinsurance.com.
Hungry? There's only one place to go to satisfy a hunger that big any time of the day or night. McDonald's in Spencer. Choose from the famous Big Mac, quarter pounder with cheese, add fries and sweet tea, and you've got a meal that can't be beat. Start your day off right with the best breakfast in town. McDonald's in Spencer. Egg McMuffin, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, hot cakes, sausage burrito, add a cup of premium coffee and a hash brown. Great prices every day. McDonald's in Spencer. I'm loving it, and so will you.
As we move to the bottom of inning number 2, Roane County trailing St. Hubert. The Lady Raiders and the Bambies going at it here at the Grand Strand Softball Classic. Day 3, final game of the tournament for both of these teams. Both teams 2-0, both teams defeating Mid Lakes and Newark out of New York. And we're in a battle early. Roane County sent 3 up, 3 down in the top of the second inning with a couple more strikeouts. 4 in the game for Mara Gorman. Couple of strikeouts in the first inning for Mahaley Nicholson. She'll see 6, 7, and 8. Maddie Curry, Ashley Basic, and Caitlin McGovern first up for the Bambies. Curry, the second baseman, looks at the first offering, low for ball 1. And you can hear Coach Salvucci trying to get his girls woken up here this morning. Said, nobody's even talking. Let's go. I'm surprised I'm awake, let alone talking myself. Swing and a miss as Nicholson takes a little off that one. Curry out in front.
Yeah, and all of these teams are in the same boat. You know, it's a lot of softball over a very short amount of time. Everybody had to get up early. Who's going to be ready?
Swing and a miss, 1 and 2. You mentioned that. I was talking to a couple of the parents, and they were saying, yeah, yesterday after the game, the girls were pretty tired. 3 games, 3 mornings, and then you're trying to have some fun down here at the beach as well. So,
yeah, you spend your afternoon out there playing in the water.
1-2 pitch popped up behind us on the first base line. Count remains 1 and 2 to Curry. I think they've navigated this tournament well. A lot of these girls heading back home today. Some parents will choose to stay. 1-2 pitch. Missing. Just low. 2-2 the count.
Like I said, no rest for the weary because they've got games coming up tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, probably a doubleheader on Sunday. Who knows?
Doing all they can this week to get some softball in. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And Nicholson with her third strikeout of the game. Starting to early develop into a bit of a pitcher's duel here. 4 strikeouts for Gorman. That's 3 now for Nicholson. Shortstop Ashley Basic, sorry.
Yeah, Basic had that nice put out to end that last inning.
First pitch from Nicholson. Boy, and that umpire is not giving the strikes at the knees at all. Those are right on the knees, and not one of them has been called a strike, so that's what we're looking at.
Well, the one thing we can see from this angle is the height of the pitch. So it shouldn't be the fact that it's low. I don't know, maybe they're riding inside a little bit. I don't know.
1-1 the count as Basic swings at the next offering. We're in the bottom of the second. 1-0 St. Huberts leading Roane County. 1-1 pitch right at the belts, called strike 2.
Well, if that's the case, you got to understand you're not going to get those down in the zone pitches. You got to bring it up and just try to attack.
The tough thing is belt-high fastballs are the ones that can be hit hard.
This is true.
1-2 the count.
You got to catch up to it.
Nicholson fires again. That one missing low.
Low-ish.
Low-ish. 2-2.
I think the problem is it's coming in and dropping into the glove, and he's not giving the forward progress.
2-2 pitch popped up, foul into the cage. Count remains 2 apiece. Now Roane County has had a busy week already, and again, 8-hour trip home. Game tomorrow, game Friday, doubleheader Saturday. Roane County's boys got a win yesterday. Second win of the season. They'll be in action tomorrow as well. They'll face off at Clay County. 6 p.m. Pitch missing upstairs. Full counts. These batters early have really forced Nicholson to be working hard.
Yeah, we saw that yesterday. Had to work through a lot of full counts early in the ball game, and it wreaks havoc on your arm strength.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Check swing. And just a piece of it for Basic. Three and two, the count remains. Go on, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the second, 1-0 St. Hubert. Payoff pitch, call, strike 3, and that's the first one, Matt, at the knees. And we have seen a called strike, back-to-back Ks for Mahaley Nicholson.
It was a perfect time to get that call. Nicholson really needed that one. See if you can get the 1-2-3 inning, get yourself back on offense.
Roane County will have the bottom of the order. Greathouse, Kraft, Casto. 8-9. First pitch. Just missing, and that one framed extra half second. Just a thought.
Yeah, that's a good attempt. Give him an extra little look at it.
1-0 the count.
See if he can change his mind. Usually doesn't.
Swing and a miss. That'll help. No doubt about that one. McGovern swings late. It's 1-1 the counts. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom 2. St. Hubert out of Pennsylvania, Philadelphia area, leading Roane County 1-0. Roane County and St. Hubert, because both of these teams are not strangers to putting up big numbers.
This is true.
Roane County 14 apiece in the first 2 games. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Meanwhile, St. Hubert 8 and 17 in their 2 victories this week. Roane County averages on the season 13 runs per contest. And St. Hubert 12, 8, and 11, their first 3 games of the season. 2-2 pitch, off speed, and out in front is McGovern as Nicholson strikes out the side. 1, 2, and 3. We've completed 2. Roane County trailing St. Hubert here at the Grand Strand Softball Classic, 1-0.
McIntosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance, the store that has it all. From quality furniture, Lazy Boy, Serta, Catnapper, appliances, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, KitchenAid, and McIntosh offers setup and removal, power equipment, Echo, Troy-Built, and in-house service, hardware, tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, pipes, and fittings. McIntosh Hardware and Appliance, 204 Market Street in Spencer, 304-927-2700. Find us on Facebook for more great deals.
And State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels is here in Spencer to help. He can chat with you about the kind of retirement that you want and then help you find the best ways to save for it. A little today can add up to a lot tomorrow. So get a good neighbor. State Farm is there.
5 strikeouts, Elizabeth Greathouse, Autumn Kraft, Emily Casto. As down here in South Carolina, we do have the extra batter. So it'll be 8, 9, 10 as Gorman ready to go to work for the 3rd. First pitch to Greathouse. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Greathouse got a couple base hits down here at the tournament. Swing and a miss, strike 2, as that one was a little bit off speed from Gorman. Lady Raider bats quiet this morning so far.
I'm trying to figure out what the difference in Gorman's delivery is, that Roane County's just not seeing that ball very well coming out of the hand.
0-2 pitch missing on the inside. 1-2 to Greathouse. Autumn Kraft on deck.
Well, hopefully you get through that. You've seen the pitches now. You get back around. Defense has played really well to keep you in this one.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that is the 5th strikeout for Gorman.
So maybe you can readjust when you get back up to the top of the lineup.
1 out in the top of the 3rd. No runs across for Roane County yet. They trail St. Hubert 1-0. Kraft had a base hit yesterday, scored a run, had an RBI. First pitch, this one opposite field over towards second, fielded cleanly by Curry and across to Steinbrecher for out number 2. Couple of plays made by this defense.
Yeah, that middle infielders have done their job for St. Hubert. So put out a piece now from short and second.
And quickly, 2 up, 2 down for Roane County. Casto to the plate. Swings at the first pitch, snubbed towards first, picked up by Steinbrecher, and it is a lightning fast top of the 3rd inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Lady Raiders. No damage to the bottom of the 3rd we go. It is 1-0, St. Hubert leading Roane County.
NV Graphics has proudly been serving Roane and surrounding counties since 2013. We are located on Williams Drive in downtown Spencer, West Virginia. We offer screen printing, embroidery, custom apparel, team uniforms, signs, banners, trophies, and awards. Does your school, team, or league need help with fundraiser ideas? Then give us a call, 304-927-6466. That's our specialty. NV Graphics, open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Closed for lunch daily from noon to 1. Supporting local small businesses help directly support your kids in the community. Give NV Graphics an opportunity to earn your business. Thank you.
Sports builds character. Character that follows us all through life and long hours. When putting your property on
your bank shouldn't make you feel. You're gonna feel good about Polka Valley Bank because people have been feeling good about us for over 100 years. Bottom line, we have all the services. Polka Valley Bank, our decision making is local. Our people get to know you and call you by name. It's a relationship with a bank that you can feel good about. See us online at polkavalleybank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Moving into the bottom of the third inning, a very fast bottom of the second and top of the third. Roane County sent down quickly, 1-2-3. With a strikeout, a ground out, and another ground out on a grand total of 8 pitches for Mara Gorman. Meanwhile, Mahaley Nicholson struck out the side in the bottom of the second inning. 9-1-2 due up here in the bottom of the third. And Nicholson plunks Cameron Klepp right off of the bat. The lefty right off the shoulder.
Yeah, it's got to sting a little bit. It's a good thing she doesn't have the sunburn like some of them have. That would have really smarted.
So the leadoff runner aboard. And the top of the order coming to the plate, Mastrangelo, who reached on a 5-pitch walk, stole a base, and scored on the fielder's choice. Squares the bunt and fouls it off. 0-1 the count. We're in the bottom of the third, 1-0 St. Hubert leading Roane County. Both teams 2-0 in this tournament. Both teams defeating Mid Lakes and Newark. One pitch, missing away. 1-1 the count. This is the second time now that both of these teams now back into the. Again, third morning in a row for both teams. Roane County trying to manufacture a little bit of energy here on this third morning. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, off speed, right over the middle of the plate, and Mastrangelo caught looking.
Yeah, I think that one rode a little bit toward that outside corner. A beautiful location on that pitch from Nicholson.
Strikeout number 6 on the day. Nicholson came to South Carolina with 103. She had 124 coming into this one, and now 130 strikeouts. And a called strike here to Stallbline. Stallbline battled a 3-2 count for a couple pitches and drew a walk, and then was called out on runner interference heading to third. Crashed into Lexi Mitchell at shortstop. Next pitch missing inside to the lefty. 1-1 the count. Klepp aboard first. She was hit by the pitch to begin the bottom of this third. 1-0 St. Hubert leading. 1-1 pitch over the middle. 1-2. Starting to feel a little more energy right now, Matt. I'm not sure if everybody's starting to wake up, but you can start to hear a little more chatter from the dugouts. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That's upstairs, and Stallbline laid off. 2-2.
And it's one of those things. It's tough to sometimes manufacture your own energy. You know, somebody's got to get it, get things pumping here for Roane County. Been just a little bit lethargic here in the first couple of innings.
2-2. The next pitch, missing low, and it's a full count once again to Stallbline.
Just can't blame them. I think the two of us are a little lethargic as well.
Well, that's just normal for me.
Well, 3 straight getting up at 6 a.m.s for especially you, but even me, it's a little earlier than what we're used to.
Nicholson comes with the payoff pitch and in the dirt, and she will lose Stallbline on a full count for the second straight time. Runners at first and second now. With one out in the bottom of the third, Roane County trailing 1-0, and Abby Steinbrecher, the first baseman, struck out swinging in the first inning. Weird to see. We are now almost to 9 o'clock, Matt, and I can.
Going to pop out any moment and just turn this place into an oven.
0-1 pitch coming off speed, popped up foul territory, and right there's Boatwright.
Come there, short of, getting the strikeout again. That's as perfect of a play as you're going to get in that situation.
Bottom third, 2 outs, first and second, and the pitcher Gorman reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning. First pitch from Nicholson rides upstairs. 1-0 count. Roane County in the top of the fourth has the top of the order coming to the plate. All these Lady Raiders will have their second opportunity.
The runners in scoring position.
Nicholson comes with a 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Elise Jewell on deck for St. Hubert. Flip aboard second. Stallbline at count to Gorman. And back to the top of the order, and Smelko will see Gorman for just the second time. Looking on at a pitch outside the zone, 1-0. Smelko popped out to third base in foul territory after seeing just 2 pitches in the first. Squares the bunt, this one in the dirt, 2-0 the count. This has been an absolute pitcher's duel. 5 strikeouts so far for Gorman, 7 now for Mahaley Nicholson, including that big one to get Gorman in the bottom of the third. Roane County yet to wake the bats up. Just 1 base hit happened back in the first inning with Lexi Burdett. Next pitch sailing upstairs as first and third basically standing on home plate.
Well, Smelko's showing bunt very, very early, which is causing them to charge in. But, yeah, I think to try to get Gorman maybe to change her locations.
3-0 pitch and a take sign for Smelko trying to get to the base paths with a pass. 3-1 now. Smelko, Greathouse, and Burdett due up here in the top of the fourth inning. 1-0 St. Hubert. Gorman rocks and fires, popped up foul territory over near the fence line, and that one will drop as Stallbline could not get to it. Here comes the payoff pitch, swing and a miss, and down goes Smelko.
You could tell she was trying to hold back on that one.
Laura Gorman. Between
Frost in the first inning for the Bambies.
Inning, she swings at the first offering, rips it back out of play. 0-1 the counts. Well, we're already in the top of the fourth. 0-1 pitch. Gorman takes all of it off, and Greathouse, watch that one fall. 1-1. Burdett on deck. Roane County trailing here in the top of the fourth inning, 1-0. Both these teams offensive-minded, but right now both these teams held in check by the pitchers. Swing and a miss on the next offering, 1-2.
At this point, Roane County just trying to, get some decent contact on the ball. They've just not been seeing it well.
1-2, that one up and out. 2-2 the count.
Good job.
We can't really tell with the delivery home plate to see if there's movement, if there's drop. All we know is she is effective right now against these Roane County hitters.
I think a little bit of it, is maybe her angle, her release point angle.
2-2 offering in the dirt, 3-2 now to Carly Greathouse.
She kind of uses a lot of turn on the lower end of that delivery, so it kind of like changes your release point just a little bit with each pitch, and Roane County's just not finding it.
Here comes the 3-2. This one ripped deep into the gap into left center field. That's going to get to the wall, and under the fence line it goes for the stand-up double. So Greathouse on a 3-2 pitch. Well, she found the sweet spot on that one, Matt, and tattooed it into the gap in left center field.
They did a
ground rule double.
Great job just sitting back on that one. Yeah, when it hit, it rolled underneath of this kind of temporary fencing.
Tying run aboard second in scoring position for Roane County. Lexi Burdett continues to hit the ball well this tournament. She had the lone base hit before Greathouses. Singled on a hard hit shot in the first inning. First pitch missing upstairs. And you start to hear a little more excitement out of the dugout for Roane County. They feel it.
Hopefully that's infectious and everybody starts getting a good look and taking a good rip at this one. See if Burdett can get one in play here.
Trailing 1-0, Roane County's pitch, swinging a miss, or swinging a foul ball.
Has got out just a little bit in front of that one. As you can tell, she had a pretty good beat on it, though.
I'm hoping we got the signal back on YouTube. If somebody is listening on YouTube, can you give us a thumbs up if the signal's back? 1-1 pitch in the dirt. Good stop behind the plate for McGovern. 2-1 the count.
Dan Harlan said check which network we're on your laptop.
Still on T-Mobile.
Still on the T-Mobile one, okay.
Says connected, says secured. Well, Burdett's was hit by that pitch. I thought she got out of the way. It was low and inside. She jumped, but it caught her in the foot. So, first and second.
Good as anything. You're on base. You got two runners aboard. You got your power hitter up to the plate, and Lacey Mitchell. See if she can get a beat on it.
First pitch, low and away, 1-0. Mitchell struck out swinging in the first inning. A big opportunity for the Lady Raiders. One out, first and second here in the top of the fourth as they trail St. Hubert 1-0. 1-0 pitch, Mitchell swings, fouls it back.
Just a little bit underneath that one.
And you see the facial expression, just shaking her head, frustrated with not getting it lined out. And again, there must be some movement on these pitches from Gorman. It's making it difficult to get a good, clean swing on it. 1-1 the count. This one missing high and away. Good stop behind the plate for McGovern. That keeps the runners at first and second. 2-1 the count.
It'd be a good time for a miscue with the pitcher-catcher combo. Get an easy advance.
2-1 pitch down the middle, swing and a miss. That had a lot of movement on it. You could see it drop. 2-2 to Mitchell. First and second, one out, top four, 1-0 St. Hubert. 2-2 pitch down the middle, popped up. This one in shallow left field. This is going to be dangerous. That's going to drop in. The runners are got to hustle. And everyone's safe as that one was in that area, the triangle between center field, left field, and shortstop. And it was hit just perfectly enough that nobody could get to it.
Yeah, and it's very fortunate, though, that they made that throw toward third. If they would have went straight to second, they probably could have got Burdett on the force.
Yeah, that was lucky for Roane County that the decision was made to go to third. So the bases loaded, a golden opportunity for Roane County here in the top of the fourth as this St. Hubert defense and the pitcher, Mara Gorman, have just been stingy, giving up nothing, and now you've got an opportunity with the bases loaded to tie it at least one apiece. Greathouse over at third, the tying run. The go-ahead run at second in Lexi Burdett and Lacey Mitchell at first. Mahaley Nicholson to the plate. She's had her struggles down here offensively. She's been a stalwart defensively as the pitcher, but she is due for a base hit for sure, Matt.
Yeah, and this be a opportune time, you said, to try to help your own cause.
Struck out swinging in the second inning, her only other plate appearance. First pitch from Gorman, low. 1-0 the count.
Thing you got to be careful, though, is don't get a little too overzealous because you've got bases loaded. You want to make a big play, but you also want to be smart.
This one grounded towards third. They're playing in. They'll take the out at the plate, and Nicholson safe at first. All the infielders playing in. And that one hit right at the third baseman's stall blind, came home for the force out. Now 2 outs with the bases loaded.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly what was said during that timeout for St. Hubert. They were making sure that all the infielders knew where you've got a force out. You know, if whatever situation, if it goes to you, quickly go home with it. Try to get that run stopped, and they did just that.
They'll move back to normal fielding position with a force out at any base and 2 outs. Michaela Boatwright to the plate. First pitch missing upstairs. Burdett at third, Mitchell at second, and Kenzie Drennan coming in to pinch run at first. Now Boatwright, the flair for the dramatic yesterday morning, the walk-off winner, scoring Burdett from third, 14-4 in the bottom of the 6th. She struck out swinging. First plate appearance, and she'll swing at this one. 1-1.
You can tell she was looking for a fastball. Gorman took a little bit off of that one. Got right out in front just a bit.
Boy, Roane County needs a run here. This is a golden opportunity to tie it 1-1.
You'd hate to go out of here without anything.
Boatwright out in front, 1-2. Bases loaded with 1 out. Now 2 outs, bases loaded. And the Lady Raiders can ill afford to miss out on this opportunity. Gorman rocks and fires, swing and a miss, and out of the inning goes Roane County. Wow. Nothing doing after the bases were loaded with 1 out, and the Lady Raiders continue to trail now by a score of 1-0 as St. Hubert coming to the plates after these messages.
Come into Stats Pharmacy, where our patients' good health is our main concern. We have a drive-through window where you can conveniently drop off and pick up your prescriptions and over-the-counter medications. Refill your prescriptions anytime online at www.statspharmacy.com or from your iPhone or Android phone using the Refill RX mobile app. No waiting in long lines. Just call ahead and your order will be waiting for you. We look forward to serving you at Stats Pharmacy, located at 100 East Main Street in Spencer. You can call us at 304-927-2980. Stats Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Raider Athletics.
Oh, what a night. Late December back in tonight. Be proactive and keep it in the best shape possible. Check your battery, chassis parts, brakes, alternators, starters, wiper blades, rotors, and filters. Then go to Willard Starchers to get the good stuff. Don't break down in the cold. Keep your car running with the quality parts from the professional staff at Willard Starchers. Dial 304-927-2520. Willard Starchers parts can help keep your car running. Moving into the bottom of inning number 4, Roane County continues to trail St. Hubert here at the Grand Strand Softball Classic 1-0. A major opportunity missed in the top of the inning. Roane County had the bases loaded with 1 out and got zilch. Nothing. Nada. 2 base hits, no runs, no errors, and 3 left aboard for Roane County. To the bottom of the inning we go. 5, 6, 7 due up 4. St. Hubert, Elise Jewell stepping in first, swings at the first offering, rips it foul, first base side. She struck out swinging in the first inning. One of 7 strikeouts so far for Mahaley Nicholson. 5, 6, 7 coming to the plate. Next one missing upstairs. This has been, well, at first a pitcher's duel and some very nice plays defensively in the top half of that inning by the St. Hubert defense. Roane County's had a couple of plays made defensively as well. And this is a close one. Next pitch popped up, foul, first base side again. Jewell just behind these fastballs a tad. 1-2 the count. Some high-level defensive action, though, Matt. We're just so used to seeing runs scored like crazy for Roane County. When you get into these dogfight 1-0 battles, you forget how much fun this is. 1-2 pitch right down Main Street, and Jewell frozen. Strikeout number 8 for Mahaley Nicholson.
Well, and one of the, the good things, too, you're 3 games into a, long stretch, early morning. these pitching duels can go quickly
Yes.
too, which, I think a help to both of these teams. You're not expending a ton of energy.
Maddie Curry to the plate. She struck out to start the second inning, her only plate appearance. First pitch in the dirt.
But unfortunately, when you get in those tight situations in a 1-0 ball game and you get bases loaded, you got to get something out of it. And you give credit to Gorman. She really battled.
Yeah, in these games when those opportunities show themselves and make themselves ready, you got to take advantage. Here's one dribbled towards second base. Greathouse gobbles it up to first and into the glove of Mitchell for out number 2. Curry got good contact, hit it right at Greathouse. 2 up, 2 down, and Basic to the plate for the second time. Struck out looking in the second.
That was a good job there at second by Greathouse, getting the glove underneath of that one. You certainly, in that situation, you don't want to let something silly get by you. Roane County's been up to the task thus far.
Fastball down the middle to start off Basic. 0-1 the counts. Roane County had a 1-2-3 defensive inning in the second as Nicholson struck out the side, looking for just their second. 3 up, 3 down. 0-1 pitch, just a little low. 1-1 the counts. Roane County retired 3 up, 3 down in back-to-back innings in the second and third by Gorman in the defense. One pitch. Ooh, that one got away. Luckily, that happens with no one on the base paths. 2-1 the counts.
The only other misfire like that was in that first inning whenever that was able to advance the runner over into scoring position. And then on the runner interference, as Lexi Mitchell was trying to field it at short, it has contributed that only run here for the Bambies.
Nicholson fires the 2-1. That one way upstairs again. 3-1 the count to Basic. 2 outs, base is empty. We're in the bottom of the fourth. St. Huberts leading Roane County 1-0. Got the 1 run in the first inning manufactured on a fielder's choice. 3-1 pitch in the dirt, and Nicholson unable to finish off the 1-2-3, and that is walk number 4 of the day for Nicholson. She's also hit a batter, but she does have 8 strikeouts as well.
You saw her after that first pitch that got away, trying to readjust that delivery point. I think overcompensated on that last one, left it kind of down in the dirt.
Catcher McGovern had her shin guards on, had to get those off. She'll come to the plate.
I think one of the factors is this this fog and this humidity early on. Make your palms a little sticky.
Absolutely will. First pitch fouled into the cage. 0-1. McGovern struck out swinging in that 1-2-3, 3 up, 3 down strikeout inning for Nicholson in the second. Roane County will send 7, 8, 9 to the plate in the top of the fifth. Lexi Mitchell, Elizabeth Greathouse, and Autumn Kraft, as the Lady Raiders going to try to fight back here, trailing 1-0. 0-1, off-speed pitch. McGovern way out in front of that one. Good changeup for Nicholson.
And just like I said, battle, pitching duel, 1-0 ball game. Who's going to be able to grit this one out?
The 0-2 pitch, this one grounded towards first, and not able to catch it is Mitchell. She tried to bare hand it, Matt, and it spun out of the hand, and then she had to go get it out at second.
I think she knew she was going to have to rush a little bit to try to get back to the bag. Rule number 1, you got to get that glove down on it.
And that'll be the first error of the ball game for Roane County. Runners at first and second with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Pinch runner this time will be Cassidy Dietz. And now Roane County going to try to get out of this inning after the first 2 outs produced. A walk to Basic, and McGovern aboard first on the error, and that'll bring up a pinch hitter for St. Hubert, it will not be Cameron Klepp. Waiting to see the number. First pitch, low. Good stop behind the plate. And is that 9?
I think it's 9.
Nope, 3. Emma Hassel, who came into pinch run a couple of innings ago. 1-0 the count to Hassel. Next pitch missing upstairs, 2-0. Bottom 4, 1-0 St. Hubert. Nicholson fires this one over the plate, 2-1. Fight back pitch.
Looked might have been a little upstairs, but Nicholson finally getting the call.
2-1. That one in the dirt, 3-1. And the grind continues here in the bottom of the fourth. You had 2 outs immediately. And now Roane County in a jam, trying to get out of the inning.
I think you just got to go back to attacking these hitters. And they've been having trouble catching up with the fastball. As long as Nicholson keep it in the right spot.
3-1, missing low. Full bases now.
Full bases.
Bases. It's early in the morning still with me.
Bases are juiced.
Well, if you're Roane County, you had bases loaded and 1 out. You got nothing in the top of this inning. You would really hate to see Roane County, after drawing the first 2 outs quickly.
You got to shake it off and not worry about these base runners. Just focus on what's right there in front of you, because that's going to be your number 1 priority.
You do have a force out at any base. Layla Mastrangelo to the plate. And she'll swing at the first pitch and rip it into center field. 1 run will score. The throw in, cut off as the second run will come through. And Roane County, a tough 4th inning.
Yeah, you had 2 outs. You give up 3 straight, load the bases, and now you find yourself in this game where runs have been hard to come by, down 3-0.
Base hit scored from third. McGovern's pinch runner Dietz scored from second. And runners at second and third. And now the lead 3-0 for St. Hubert. And again, this is coming with 2 outs and nobody on to begin the bottom of the 4th. Stallblind digs in from the left side now. First pitch over the middle for strike 1. Stallblind has been walked twice, both on full counts. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing on the low pitch. No swing, though, and it's 1-1. Roane County, obviously, Matt, has the ability offensively. They just got to find and crack the code that is the defense right now of St. Hubert. The pitch fouled into the cage, 1-2.
Yeah, like I said earlier, it's something to do with Gorman's delivery. It's fooling Roane County. They're not been able to really pick up on any of those pitches. He had a couple last inning, a couple of good hits there. Carly Greathouse with a ground rule double that went under the fence, and then you win a couple of plays there, get your bases loaded, and it's unable to capitalize on it.
There comes the 1-2 pitch. Off speed, poked into shallow left field. That's going to score 2 more runs. Gets away from Kraft, and that will advance Stallblind out to second. And all with 2 outs on the board. Roane County has given up 4, and they trail now 5-0.
Tough on those back-to-back at-bats. They're starting to find the pitches or the Bambies.
And Roane County going to kick themselves for this entire inning.
Yeah, you had a
bases loaded with 1 out on your own side, got nothing, had 2 outs, nobody on, and now it's 5-0 as the Lady Raiders have given up the first couple of base hits of the game. Steinbrecher to the plate with a runner in scoring position at second. First pitch low. One and 0 the count. Steinbrecher 0 for 2. Struck out in the first, popped out in foul territory to Boatwright at third in the third inning. Pitch popped up, foul territory. That will hit the top of the roof on Roane County's dugout. 1-1 the count. Roane County still has, though, the top of the 5th, top of the 6th, top of the 7th.
Well, there's game's far from over, that's for sure.
Lots of opportunities.
It is. It's very frustrating when you had that opportunity, to put some runs on the board.
This one popped up straight away center field. Greathouse moves in and makes the grab for out number 3. But the damage absolutely done by the offense of the Bambies. They plate 4, and they lead it after 4 complete innings. 5-0. The score in favor of St. Hubert. Roane County to plate in the top of the 5th after this.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your Erie agent in Spencer is the Ashley Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 304-927-2175.
Erie Insurance.
It's a very, very, very fine house.
This is Jennifer Board Nichols at Board Depew Realty. So many things have changed around us lately, and we are all concerned about what the future holds. During these uncertain times, we want you to know that one thing will not change, and that's the service and the professionalism we will offer you at Board Depew Realty. My grandmother started this company over 64 years ago, and one thing hasn't changed. If you use Board Depew Realty to buy or sell your home, you are guaranteed to receive service that is guided by principles like honesty and wisdom and a conscience. Owning a home is the American dream, and that hasn't changed. So let Board Depew Realty show you the way to that dream. Even if the times are changing, principles and service shouldn't. So let Board Depew Realty show you that some things remain the same.
Four complete here from the Grand Strand Softball Classic. St. Hubert leading Roane County now 5-0. That's a 4th inning that Roane County would sooner forget if they could. They had bases loaded with 1 out in the top of the 4th, got nothing. They had 2 outs with nobody on in the bottom half of the inning, and before it's all said and done, 4 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. The 1-run lead is now 5-0, so Roane County will start to come back here in the top of the 5th, and that will help. The first pitch to Lexi Mitchell. She hits it down the line at first. She'll head around second, and she will head to third with another triple. How about the freshman here at this tournament? 2 triples, 4 RBIs yesterday, and an opposite field down the first baseline triple to start the top of the 5th.
Well, that's a way to, like you said, you had to forget about that 4th inning. There's plenty of ball game left. Roane County's got 3 more innings to battle back in this one, and first thing you need is a base runner. How about you get one on third right off the bat?
A great piece of hitting by Lexi Mitchell. Runner on third, Elizabeth Greathouse to the plate for just the 2nd time. That one gets over the head of the catcher. Here comes the speed of Mitchell, and Roane County finally breaks through with a run.
Well, that's what you need. That, see if you can get that to spread through everybody. That confidence, get that, get that little monkey off your back and get out here, get on the board. Get back to the plate and get back to business.
As we said, this Lady Raider team has the ability to strike quickly and strike for a lot of runs in an inning. They just got to get some confidence here. Greathouse 1-0. Swing and a miss. That was a good cut, though, as Greathouse went after that one.
I like the attack.
1-1 the counts. Greathouse, then Kraft, followed by Casto. Again, Roane County down here at this tournament is allowed to use the extra batter. 1-1 pitch. This one's dribbled towards second. Gobbled up quickly, though, by Curry. And over to Steinbrecher for out number 1.
You can see the interior of this defense has been pretty stout. Those middle infielders have played well. If you're Roane County, like I said, you just got to get up here and just continue to be aggressive. But, you got to play under control and wait for the pitches that you can hit and just try to take advantage.
Kraft swung at the first pitch, grounded out in the third to Curry at second. Swings at this one. This one dribbled towards third. Fielded cleanly across the diamond. Stallbrine has been good at third, made a couple of plays, and just like that, it's 2 outs. Well, we're going to see Piper Harlan now for the first time today. Again, injured yesterday early. Able to gut that one out, but she is also not feeling the best, Matt, so she's going to try to just gut it out here. And she'll bat for Casto here in the top of the 5th. 5-1 St. Huberts. First pitch, she'll tear into it. How about that? And that's going to get through the legs of the center fielder as Harlan heading to second. Well, that's one way to get back into the ball game. If you're Piper Harlan, swing at the first one and rip it up the gut for a double.
Well, like we said, it was a big loss for Roane County not having Piper Harlan out there, not only offensively but defensively. That's a good way to try to get some energy back into this team.
Roane County down 5-1 with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Back to the top of the Roane County order we go.
A little conversation out here at the pitching circle. It's just amongst the players. Everybody just saying, take a break here, chill out, calm it down, keep doing what you're doing.
Well, the coach, Dan Milio, is talking with the umpires now.
Well, they've had, an arm out there warming up a couple of different times. We'll see if they're going to maybe make a change or.
And what do we got going on here?
I don't know. Pop the headset off, see if I can take a listen.
And we're now meeting Roane County with the umpires. Now, St. Hubert is in the dugout.
Now, I think the question is about the that extra player. If that extra hitter maybe is a designated person, can you sub out for them? I don't know. I think there's
this is like I said, this will be
a conversation here, that's for sure.
And for Roane County, this is uncharted territory as the Lady Raiders do not use the extra player, so there may be a clause in that, Matt, that you cannot sub out. I mean, you should be able to sub any player. You should be able to sub at any time with any player, I would imagine. Roane County used an extra player yesterday morning, as Midlakes used an extra player the first morning. And so Roane County coaches very, very animated right now, speaking with the both bases and home plate umpires. Harlan out sitting down at second base, just getting a breather. Got the 2 thumbs up. She's feeling at least okay enough.
Well, she's feeling good, but she don't want to expend any more energy than she has to, so just take a seat. You might be a minute here.
Right now, Roane County trails 5-1. Got their first run of the game here in the top of the 5th. Lexi Mitchell a triple and then scored on a wild pitch. Now Harlan out at second. And she came in just a bat. She's got a double.
Oh.
So for the first 2 games, Midlakes used an extra player. And so yesterday, Roane County used an extra player. And so now, all of a sudden, there is no extra player being used. 2 separate officiating crews.
They're saying they couldn't bat for the extra player. Is that what? Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So we're waiting for an official. Now the bases umpire's got his cell phone out. He's going to call somebody here. So we're not done just yet.
Well, there needs to be some clarification. We've been down here for 2 days, and it's been allowed by 2 other sets of officials.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to go to a break, Matt, while while the base umpire gets on the cell phone. We're going to take a break. We'll come back as soon as we get word. We may continue the top of the 5th. We may move to the bottom. We do not know. We'll be back nonetheless.
This message comes to you courtesy of Brandon Dental Associates, conveniently located on Hospital Drive in Spencer, West Virginia. I recently did some investigative shopping at 3 local stores in Spencer and found brand name toothbrushes and fluoride toothpaste for $1 each and dental floss for $1.25. That's $3.25 for products that will provide multiple uses toward daily home preventive dental care. That's just pennies a day to brush twice a day and floss once a day. Compared to the current prices of soda pop and energy drinks and coffee drinks, these items are incredibly affordable. Brushing twice a day with a fluoride toothpaste, flossing once a day, and visiting your dentist twice a year can provide a lifetime of good dental health. Phone Brandon Dental at 304-927-2775 for your family's professional dental care. That's Brandon Dental, 304-927-2775.
Calhoun Banks is your hometown bank. We've been serving Calhoun and the surrounding areas for over 120 years. We offer many financial and banking services, including commercial, online and mobile banking, mobile wallet, our annual Deals on Wheels loan sale, home and construction loans, and we specialize in land-only loans. With offices in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, Elizabeth, and Glenville, we are ready to serve the needs of all of our communities. Stop in and see us at one of our 4 locations today. Visit our website at calhounbanks.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Calhoun Banks WV. Lobby hours are Monday through Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Friday lobby hours are 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturdays, our drive-through is open 8:30 a.m. to noon.
Equal Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
Carpenter's General Store in Spencer has been saving you money and giving you the best selection in Roane County since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We have a sporting goods section with all the right fishing gear, locally crafted lures, and live bait. And we also carry a great selection of firearms and ammunition. And once again, if we don't have it, we'll get it for you with the lowest prices guaranteed. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So come see us at 746 Arnoldsburg Road in Spencer. It's a convenience store with a whole lot more.
And we welcome you back to an interesting development here at the Grand Strand softball tournament on this Wednesday morning. Roane County was told on Monday morning that Mid-Lakes would be using an extra player, and that was allowed in this tournament. So Roane County on Tuesday used an extra batter, and then this morning they used an extra batter in the second inning, no questions, and they subbed for that extra batter with Harlan, who hit a double, and suddenly the coach, Milio from St. Huberts, said they can't do that when Roane County was told on Monday that this is what we would be doing because Mid-Lakes used an extra batter. So Roane County used one yesterday and this morning, and suddenly St. Hubert is in the dugout saying that is out number 3. The base umpire went off on his cell phone and called one of the organizers of this tournament to find out and get that. That's one way to get clarification. Get your cell phone out and call somebody. And so the umpires and Coach Sam Salvucci still having a conversation.
Well, the whole thing was confusing for us on Monday because, generally in, at least in West Virginia, we don't use the 10th hitter, but it was apparently a thing for this and was allowed for 2 days, but now all of a sudden when somebody gets a hit against you, oh, that's a no-no. We can't do that.
Well, one of the organizers has come over here all the way from wherever she was, and she is having a conversation. Now the coach from St. Hubert coming over to have the conversation as well. We'll get it all worked out here in a second. We'll play some softball, Matt.
Yeah, just got to figure it out.
Just waiting to see what the official results of this are. Right now, Roane County trailing, though, 5-1. That fourth inning was a big deterrent for the Lady Raiders. They had bases loaded in the top of the fourth with 1 out, and they got nothing out of it. They went to the bottom of the fourth. They had 2 outs, nobody on defensively, and before it was all said and done, St. Hubert had plated 4 runs on a couple hits and an error, and that broke it open to 5-0. Roane County got a leadoff triple, the third of the week, by the way, by freshman Lexi Mitchell, and then she scored on a wild pitch. The next two batters out quickly on 2 ground outs, and then Piper Harlan came in to bat for Emily Casto, who was the extra batter, and she is still standing on second right now while St. Hubert has Gorman at the plate warming up. This is chaos, total chaos. And we are waiting for the actual results.
Yeah, we have coaches coming over and yelling at Roane County fans.
Well, and it got a little heated there with Coach Salvucci and Coach Milio. Now, Coach Sal's getting up there in age, but he's still pretty spry, Matt.
Well, he's not going to back down from a verbal confrontation. I can guarantee you that.
Absolutely not.
If it turns physical, I don't know about his chances, but he'll give you a tongue lashing, no doubt.
So we're still waiting. Harlan is trying to stretch out up there at second now. She was sitting for a bit. Now she's trying to work the legs out, now back to her seat.
Well, I would say bring her over here in the shade. I mean, everybody else, old Coach Milo's like, oh, I'm going to pull my whole team off the field.
And we're still waiting for resolution of this. Both umpires are just hanging out there talking with one of the organizers, Coach Salvucci, Coach Milio, hanging out in the sun. Well, you did mention, Matt, the sun is going to come out eventually, and it has, and I can feel it on my black shirt. I'm feeling pretty rough right now. We're in the top of the 5th or the bottom of the 5th. We don't know.
Yeah, we're still hanging on.
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah, well,
again, the simulation
needed to be clarified 2 days ago as to what the rule here at this tournament. I don't care in general what your preferred preference of play within your districts or within your state, whatever those rules are. Situation is, Monday we came in, Midlake said that they were using a 10th player, a 10th batter.
In New York, they do that, apparently.
They do that. So it was allowed in that game.
So Roane County decided on Tuesday they'd use their extra batter. They also used an extra batter the first time in the second inning.
First go around today.
With no question. And now Harlan came in, got a double, and is sitting there playing in the sand right now. Having a good time. Hey,
a little sand castle.
She's at the beach. Well, this game was relatively quickly moving, and we have gone to halt mode, complete stoppage.
I mean, both coaches, they exchanged a lineup card, and nobody said diddly about it to start the game. So
what do we have? Let's see. Harlan standing up, Coach Salvucci coming off the field, and
you don't look happy. It looks like it's going to be considered an out.
So Harlan now officially coming off of the base paths. I think. Okay, so it is official. Roane County, after using a 10th batter yesterday morning, after Midlake's using a 10th batter Monday morning, after Roane County using a 10th batter in the bottom of the 3rd inning, or the top of the 3rd inning with Casto, uses a 10th batter one more time, and that's when it's said that Roane County is out. So take away, unfortunately, Matt, it doesn't take away Harlan coming in and making a really good swing on it. But I don't know what you call that, just out number 3 on an illegal batter? I
don't know.
I'm going to put it up there. How about that? So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on, and we are in the bottom of the 5th. Oh, you never know what you're going to find down here at the beach.
Well, and I wonder, too, if it's in, like, any official tournament rules as far as that goes, because if you're playing 2 teams from New York that are in the same district, and maybe they use a little different rules up there, and it was just kind of agreed upon casually by the coaches.
Our good buddy Boots Blosser, who is a Little League official, he said, hey, it's the 5th inning. Surely the 10th batter's made it to the plate by now. Yes, twice, in fact. And he said the coaches exchanged lineup cards, and they had no questions at that point. It does not matter at this point. It is the bottom of the fifth, and Gorman steps in, pops it up to third immediately. One pitch, one out, as Boatwright makes another grab.
Well, if there's any bright spot to be had from this, it certainly has livened up the both dugouts, both sets of fans.
Everybody was feeling sluggish before this little tit-a-tat right there. So we are one out in the bottom of the fifth. Elise Jewell to the batter's box. 5-1 St. Hubert leading Roane County. Pitch right into our front window. I tell you, I'd have made that play, Matt, had you not had it first.
I would have stood there and took it.
0-1 the counts.
I'll channel my inner Coach Sal and just stand there and take one off the shin.
Jewell with a pair of strikeouts on the first and fourth innings. Nicholson gave up her first base hit of the game in the bottom of the fourth, ended up giving up two. This one fouled off, 0-2 quickly. Again, St. Hubert manufactured a run in the first after the first two batters were walked. A sacrifice on a fielder's choice by Gorman, scoring Mastrangelo. Roane County, a golden opportunity missed in the fourth. 4 runs in the fourth for St. Hubert. Roane County got one back in the top of the fifth as Jewell sends this one back out of play as well. Roane County will have the 6th and 7th innings available to try to come back in this one. Nobody on, one out, bottom 5. Day 3 of the Grand Strand Softball Classic. 0-2 pitch again. Jewell getting pieces late on these pitches, but still staying alive at the plate.
But as it stands, Roane County trying to get back into this ball game, down 5.
Off-speed action, trying to get Jewell chasing something out of the zone. 1-2 the count. On deck is Maddie Curry.
5-1 ball game. Roane County trying to get back into this one. Lots of chaos in the last 10 minutes.
This one fouled off again. Jewell battling at the plate. Nicholson giving everything she's got here. Her 3rd straight morning. Came into this one having thrown 12 innings in 2 mornings. Now into the 5th, her 17th inning of work. And the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Fuel behind on that one. Just having trouble catching up to the speed of Mahaley Nicholson. Strikeout number 10. Double-figure strikeouts in all 3 games down here in South Carolina for Mahaley Nicholson. 2 up, 2 down. Maddie Curry. 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. Lady Raiders looking for just their 2nd 3 up, 3 down inning. First pitch fouled off by Curry. Roane County will have the top of the order coming to the plate. In the top of the 6th, Smelko Greathouse Burdette to lead it off. And the Lady Raiders will have 2 possible innings to make up the 4 deficit at the moment. 0-1 pitch, that one gets away, 1-1. Nicholson toes the rubber. The 1-1 to Curry, low and inside, 2-1.
Never a dull moment.
No.
We learn something new every year.
Well, we almost had a coach's fist fight. I'm kidding. They were just jawing. 2-1 the count to Curry. 2 outs, nobody on here at the bottom of the 5th. Swinging a miss. 2-2. A rise ball action.
And like I said, that little delay has really given big energy boost here for the Roane County faithful.
2-2 the count. The pitch, this one grounded towards third. Knocked down by Boatwright, shows the arm strength across again. It's a 3-up, 3-down, bottom of the fifth for the Lady Raider defense. We move to the sixth inning. Roane County trailing by 4, and the Lady Raiders heading to the plate, trying to come back in this one.
Spencer Cash Saver is excited to announce that we are now accepting EBT payments through our online grocery site. Go to shop.spencercashsaver.com, schedule a convenient pickup time, fill your cart, then let us do the shopping for you. Give us a call when you arrive, and we'll bring your order right out to your vehicle. The $4.95 pickup fee is waived on orders over $100. So save time and shop online at shop.spencercashsaver.com.
Stop by D&D Motors for great deals on used cars. We have an incredibly diverse and continuously growing inventory to choose from, with many makes and models at price points that anyone can afford. D&D Service Department also offers oil changes, tire rotations, and other maintenance on your new purchase. Call D&D for your next service appointment. D&D Motors, located at 276 East Main Street in Spencer. Stop in and see Dan or Donna for your super deal today. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon, and closed on Sunday. D&D Motors, call 304-519-2157. We have played 5 full innings here on day 3, the final game of the Grand Strand softball tournament for Roane County and St. Huberts. St. Hubert leading 5-1 as we enter the top of the 6th. Roane County with a lot of momentum after that 3-up, 3-down defensive inning. Here comes Smelko, swings at the first pitch, pops it up in the infield, and Basic at shortstop for the quick grab. Smelko 0 for 3 here today in this third day. Carly Greathouse 1 for 2, ripped a double in the 4th inning, but was forced out in that bases loaded, 1-out situation where Roane County got nothing. First pitch, this one popped up very shallow right field. Moving in and making the grab is Jewel from right field. That one just carried a little too much, Matt.
Yeah, a little bit too much carry on it. And a little bit of a bobble in the glove. Really hoping for that one to drop, but as it stands, Roane County still trying to battle back into this one, down 5-1 here in the 6th inning.
Well, efficient pitching right now. 2 pitches, 2 outs for Gorman. Lexi Burdett, she's 1 for 1 today. Check swing on the first offering. That one missing inside. She ripped a single in the 1st inning, was hit by a pitch in the 4th. Roane County has the top of the 6th and top of the 7th. They need 4 runs to tie it at the moment. This pitch ripped into straightaway center field, but right at the center fielder. 4 pitches, 3 outs in the top of the 6th inning as St. Hubert closes the door very, very quickly on Roane County. A 1-2-3 top of the 6th as we move to the bottom half of the inning. Roane County trailing 5-1.
Roane County Family Health Care now has flu vaccinations available. People considered high risk for contracting the influenza virus include infants and children, pregnant women, seniors, people with disabilities or certain health conditions, and those who travel. The CDC recommends everyone 6 months of age and older should receive the vaccine annually. Ask your healthcare provider for one at your next scheduled visit or stop in anytime. No appointment necessary. Conveniently located behind Walmart, our hours are Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m., and Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Roane County Family Health Care, promoting health and wellness for the whole family.
Visit the Garden Fresh Market in downtown Spencer. We stock fresh produce arriving daily. Let us create meat and cheese trays or veggie and fruit trays for your next event. Our kitchen is open daily, eat in or carry out, Monday through Saturday, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with daily specials available. We also sell fresh flower arrangements at Taylor's Floral. The Garden Fresh Market. Give us a call at 304-927-5109 or stop in and see us at 229 Ripley Road in downtown Spencer. And let's go Raiders. Moving into the bottom of the 6th inning, it's Wednesday morning. Game 3, the final game of the Grand Strand Softball Classic for Roane County. They trail St. Hubert 5-1. Roane County, after going 3 up, 3 down defensively in the bottom of the 5th, got nothing on 4 pitches, 3 pop-outs for the Lady Raider batters. And so the momentum off that 3 up, 3 down did not carry over to the offensive side. Roane County needs to eliminate St. Hubert here in the bottom of the 6th with no damage, and they'll need 4 runs to tie it in the top of the 7th. Basich, McGovern, and Klepp, 7, 8, 9 to the plates. And Basich fouls this one off, 1-1 the count. Basich right now 0 for 1, a strikeout, a walk, and a run scored. Both teams 2-0 in this tournament. Both teams defeating Mid Lakes and Newark. 1-1 pitch, missing outside. 2-1 the counts. Roane County, if they can get out of this with no damage, they will have Lacey Mitchell, Mahaley Nicholson, Michaela Boatwright to lead it off in the 7th. The 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 2-2. Lost in the chaos of that controversy in the 5th inning. Mahaley Nicholson, 10 strikeouts here in this one. She's gone double-figure strikeouts in all 3 games here in North Myrtle Beach. 10, 11, and 10. And we are in the 6th for Nicholson. 2-2 pitch, popped up, foul, back out of play. Lots of work here in this 3 days for Nicholson. She's pitched very well. And the 2-2, this one hits the batter as Nicholson loses it inside on Basich. And that is the 3rd batter hit by Nicholson here today. Again, on Monday, she threw almost a perfect game in 6 innings. She walked the 2nd batter of the game, did not give up a hit, a no-hit shutout. She walked 4 batters and hit 1 yesterday morning. Walked another batter in the 2nd inning, and then after that gave up just 2 base hits. In the 14-4 victory over Newark. And we'll have another pinch hitter here for the bottom of the order. Caitlin McGovern, the catcher, scheduled to bat. It will instead be Cassidy Dietz. First plate appearance for Dietz. First pitch in the dirt. Will send the runner down. The throw to second is good. And they've got her. A dart by Lexi Burdett. She threw it on the right side of the bag and squarely into the glove of Lexi Mitchell, who had her glove right there at the foot. Big play for Burdett and Mitchell.
Yeah, beautiful throw. That was a great combination. Like I said, Mitchell making her first start there at shortstop. That's a tough deal, and Burdett and Mitchell worked out beautifully.
1-1 the counts as this one over the plate to Dietz. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Nobody on. Roane County again trailing 5-1. They'll need 4 at the moment in the top of the 7th to extend. 1-1 pitch, 1 hops Burdett's, 2-1. On deck is Emma Hassel. Nicholson shaking off a couple of pitches, gets what she wants. Comes with the 2-1. That one swung on and ripped up the middle, grilled by Greathouse. And over to first for out number 2. Elizabeth Greathouse has been steady at second base.
And that's a couple of putouts now for Greathouse. Really, she's really done very well defensively, especially over the last, 4 or 5 games that we've seen, kind of solidifying that second base spot defensively.
Emma Hassel walked and scored her first plate appearance in the 4th. She'll take a look at the first pitch. Knee-high strike one. Nicholson into the windup. This one missing inside, 1-1. Again, Roane County needs 4 in the top of the 7th at the moment. 4, 5, 6 to the plate. Lacey Mitchell, Mahaley Nicholson, Michaela Boatwright. They'll need base runners first. 1-1 offering. That one on the corner for strike 2 as Hassel looks on. 1-2 the counts. 2 outs, bottom 6. 5-1 St. Hubert leading. Nicholson rocks and fires, and strikeout number 11. An odd 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the 6th, and Roane County knows what it needs. It'll need 4 in the 7th. If Roane County can get it, we'll extend this ball game. See if they can do it after these messages.
At Hardman's, prices are dropping, so don't wait to snag this end-of-season price blowout on hardwood pellets. Appalachian wood pellets are now $275 per ton while supplies last. This is a savings of over $20 per ton. Supplies won't last long with savings like that. Come in today and take advantage of this hot deal on Appalachian wood pellets. Visit us today at our Spencer and Ripley locations. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
Looking for someone to move dirt for your next project? Call Hall's Excavating at 304-377-3372. We do commercial and residential excavating, so no job is too big or too small. We are a licensed contractor with years of experience. Call us at 304-377-3372. Hall's Excavating. We dig West Virginia. We welcome you back to the Grand Strand Softball Classic here in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We are into the top of the 7th here in this third and final game for your Lady Raiders. They trail St. Hubert 5-1. This game has had a lot of interesting twists and turns. Pitcher's duel to begin with. Roane County missing out on a top of the 4th, bases loaded, 1-out situation. Giving up 4 in the bottom, getting 1 back in the 5th. Then chaos ensuing with the extra batter called out. A 1-2-3, 6th. And a 1-2-3 5th defensively for Roane County. They need runs. Here is Mitchell right off the bat, swinging and ripping this one into left center field. Boy, that's the best contact she has had today, but a great play by Mastrangelo showing the speed over into left center field for out number 1.
It was a very good defensive play. They had the center fielder shading over to that left field side anyway. They're giving up a lot down the right field. They're playing for the pull. And I just put Angelo into the perfect position.
Roane County has been sent 3 up, 3 down in 3 of the 6 previous innings. And now batting for Mahaley Nicholson will be Piper Harlan. This time it's legal, I suppose. First pitch low inside.
We'll wait and see if she gets a hit first before they question it or not.
And I took away that double from Harlan in that top of the 5th inning where all the chaos ensued. 1-0 pitch popped up. This is shallow territory first base side, but it will sail foul. 1-1 the count. Again, Roane County needs 4 runs in the top of the 7th to extend the game. Center. This defense behind Gorman has been very good. They have made plays behind the pitcher. 7 strikeouts for Gorman. Check swing as this one sails upstairs. Gorman really was in control herself in the first 4 innings. In the 5th and 6th, she's just relied on her defense. They've made put out after put out. 2-1 the count to Harlan. The pitch turned on. This one shallow right field. Is it going to drop in? No. Wow.
Another good catch out there.
Elise Jewell, who made a good play in the last inning, makes an even better one all the way to the line in right field. and scooped it for the second out.
Like I said, I mean, they're giving up a lot of ground over on that right foul line side. And, yeah, so another big play. And just have not gone Roane County's way. But I love the fire, love the grit, love the determination that they're finally starting to play with. Maybe just a little bit too late.
St. Hubert with no errors in this ball game. Michaela Boatwright is 0 for 2 today after the theatrics yesterday morning with the walk-off winner. She is 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts swinging in this one. Roane County trying to extend the ball game. Lexi Mitchell on deck. 1-0 pitch, high and away, 2-0. Well, it was 2 outs, nobody on for St. Hubert in the bottom of the 5th when they struck for 4. Can Roane County match that? 2-0 the count to Boatwright. Top of the 7th.
Got to get your rally caps on.
A pitch, swing and a miss as Boatwright goes at it. 2-1 the count. Gorman. The windup and the pitch, high and away, 3-1. Well, you can't get the first run until you get somebody on. See if Boatwright can battle.
Well, Lexi Mitchell coming up. She's been swinging the bat as well as anybody over the last couple of games.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch, swing and a miss. And a full count. Now to Boatwright with no one on and 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Roane County down 5-1. Gorman toes the rubber. Boatwright digs in. The payoff pitch, swing and a miss, and Gorman will shut the door officially on Roane County. Back-to-back 3-up, 3-down innings for the defense of St. Hubert, and they made some amazing plays in the last couple of innings defensively, and Roane County will lose their first game of the tournament 5-1 in favor of St. Hubert. We'll take a break for our sponsors. When we return, we'll recap the ball game, have your statistics, and your Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts players of the game after this. Although fall weather is beautiful here in West Virginia, falling leaves and brush piling up can turn your property ugly in a hurry. That's when you call on the pros at Hildreth Supply on Arnoldsburg Road. Hildreth Supply has a large inventory of Husqvarna chainsaws and Shindawa leaf blowers to tackle your toughest yard work. Visit us on the web at hildrethsupply.com, check out our Facebook page at Hildreth Oilfield Supply, or stop by and see us at the store located on Route 33 in Spencer. Hildreth Supply, a hometown store with hometown ownership and proud supporter of all Roane County athletes.
Hi, this is Lisa Simmons inviting you to shop local and come see me at our fully stocked warehouse, Honest Fred's Flooring. We're located at 373 East Main Street, Arnoldsburg Road in Spencer. At Honest Fred, you'll find the latest trends in floor covering, carpet, vinyl, tile, hardwood, and the very popular luxury vinyl flooring. We install everything we sell with the best customer service in town. Financing available, so call me today at 304-927-8082 or check us out on the web.
Take a small drive to big savings. HonestFriends.com.
New! At Jack Garrett Ford, new work trucks available with Redding Classic 2 detachable service bodies. The highest quality service body in the industry. Check them out today. And remember, Jack Garrett Ford's new and used vehicle prices are the best you'll find. And you can even special order a new Ford. No wonder they've been around for 63 years. Jack Garrett Ford, Ripley Road, Spencer.
Hey, are you serious? I like a good laugh. I bet you do too. Which is why I say, if all those insurance companies want to spend $1 gazillion on funny TV ads, go right ahead, as long as it's not my money that's paying for it. Here's how you get seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance. Go to Erie Insurance. With Erie, a great price is just the start. You get unbelievable service, independent agents you can really trust, and superior products like Erie Rate Lock. You hear that? Rate Lock. Name says it all. For car insurance, it can't be beat. But hey, don't just take it from me. See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with them year after year after year. Seriously.
Your Erie insurance agent in Spencer is the Kirby Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 927-2544. That's 927-2544. Or visit kirbyinsurance.com.
We welcome you back to North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Final score in the third and final game of the Grand Strand Softball Classic. St. Hubert defeating Roane County by a final score of 5-1. This thing started out as a complete pitcher's duel as Roane County's Mahaley Nicholson and Mara Gorman from St. Hubert both pitching very well in the first 3 innings. But it was the top of the first, or the bottom of the first inning after Roane County unable to connect on anything other than a single by Lexi Burdett. Roane County in the bottom of the first, it was Mahaley Nicholson walking the first 2 batters, Mastrangelo and Staubline. Mastrangelo stealing second, heading to third on a wild pitch, and ended up scoring on Gorman's fielder's choice with a runner interference. It scored the first run of the game. In the top of the second, Roane County goes down 1-2-3 with a pair of strikeouts. At that point, it was 4 Ks for Gorman. In the bottom of the second, Mahaley Nicholson comes back, strikes out the side. She had 5 strikeouts at that point. You move to the top of the third for Roane County. They go down 1-2-3 again with yet another strikeout for Gorman, 5 Ks, and it's the 3 innings for her. Roane County in the bottom of the third, another 2 strikeouts for Mahaley Nicholson. It was just that way in the first 3 innings, and then the fourth came, and Roane County really is going to kick themselves for that top of the fourth inning. They had the bases loaded in the top of the fourth inning as Mitchell went to third.
That was when Carly
they had
Greathouse
one
hit
out.
that
Ferris
double.
Melko struck out, and then a double by Greathouse. Hit by a pitch was Burdett. Lacey Mitchell with the single. So you had the bases loaded in that inning with just 1 out, and Roane County got nil. They got nothing on it. They had a fielder's choice that came home, and then a strikeout by Gorman to finish off the threat. And in the bottom of the fourth, add insult to injury, Roane County got the first 2 batters out. Jewell struck out. Curry grounded out, so he had no one on and 2 outs. Another walk by Nicholson of Basich, followed by an error defensively for Roane County. Another walk, this time to Hassel. Bases loaded all of a sudden. A 2 RBI double by Mastrangelo, followed by a 2 RBI single for Sammy Staubline. And the Bambies opened it up at that point, 5-0. Roane County in the top of the fifth got the leadoff triple by Lexi Mitchell. She scored on a wild pitch, but after that it was 3 in a row down, and that's when things got chaotic, as in the top of the fifth, it was a ground out by Greathouse, a ground out by Kraft, and then the 10th batter of the game for the second time coming to the plate was Piper Harlan. She checked in for Casto. Harlan ripped a double on the first pitch she saw. At that point, Coach Dan Milieu from St. Hubert came out complaining that Roane County used a 10th batter. Now, both teams exchanged lineup cards before the game. Both teams allowed the first 10 batters to come to in the third inning, and then in the fifth, after the double, a complaint was lodged, and after a long break and a phone call from one of the umpires to one of the organizers, Roane County did not win the arguments. It was overturned. Roane County sent to the dugouts, and that gave a lot of excitement to this ball game, not only on the field but in the stands, and people were getting fired up. Roane County utilized that in the bottom of the sixth inning for a 1-2-3 inning, and in the top of the seventh, they needed 4. They could not get anything. A couple of just fantastic plays by the outfielders of the Bambies, and Roane County loses their first game of the tournament. Matt, a successful tournament, though, for Roane County. They come down here, get 2 wins to just 1 loss. They are now 10-3 on the season.
Well, historically, the trip down here to North Myrtle Beach is not always as favorable for Roane County. They've had some really tough matchups. There is a lot of really good teams here playing on 6 different fields all day long. So, there's absolutely nothing that you should go home hanging your head about. Roane County played very well. All that crap in this game, that's all it is. It is. It's adults. And it's the problem is Roane County wouldn't typically do that. That's because we didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
And we come into a game on Monday where, another team is allowed to do that. So then the question arises, are we allowed to do that? And the answer was yes. So in the second ball game, Roane County bats the extra player because, hey, why not? I mean, if you can get an extra bat up there, sure. Would we typically do that in any other game? No. And then you get a coach yelling and screaming, saying that nobody knows the rules, engaging with fans, which is, pretty much a no-no. I mean, it's a bad look. But don't let all of that nonsense get lost in the fact that St. Hubert team is pretty good.
Yeah.
Gorman pitched very well. Their defense was perfect. They gave up no errors in the ball game. And it was just Roane County just couldn't find the ball. And we needed some excitement. We needed a little bit of fire in our bellies, and we got it late in that ball game. But it was we just had a little bit too much of a hole to try to dig ourselves out of. And like you said, go back to that fourth inning. That was the one that really killed Roane County's momentum because you think you've got a golden opportunity with bases loaded, one out, you get nothing. You come back, you get two straight outs. Okay, just need one more. Can't get it. It's as simple as that. You can boil it down to that one inning was the issue in this ball game. And but again, certainly, the way these girls played and the way they battled, nothing to hang your head about.
Yeah, situation in that fourth that Roane County normally would capitalize on. Team stats here, total 5 runs for St. Hubert's. Roane County actually out-hit the Bambies, just 2 base hits total for St. Hubert, but they were big ones in the fourth, a pair of 2 RBI hits to score the 4 runs. 1 error defensively for Roane County, 4 left on base. 4 of the 5 runs earned by Mahaley Nicholson, who goes 6 innings of work, faced 28 batters, struck out 11, did walk 5 and hit 2, gave up 5 runs, 4 of them were earned in this one. For Roane County, just 1 run. They out-hit St. Hubert, 4 hits for Roane County, but the Bambies with no errors, and on top of that, some very big defensive plays in the last couple of innings by the outfielders. 4 Lady Raiders left on base. The 1 run earned for Gorman. Individually, Roane County's Fair Smelko 0 for 3 today. 1 for 3 was Carly Greathouse. She had a double. Lexi Burdett 1 for 2 with the single. Lacey Mitchell 1 for 3 with a single. Mahaley Nicholson 0 for 2. Piper Harlan checked in once for her, went 0 for 1 with that play. She flew out on a great play by the right fielder. She also came into bat in that 10th place position. She had a double taken away, so we don't even know what to call that. Michaela Boatwright 0 for 3 today. Lexi Mitchell adds another triple to her total here for the 3 days. That's 3 for the freshman. She was 1 for 2 with a triple and the lone run scored in this one. Elizabeth Greathouse and Autumn Kraft both 0 for 2. Emily Casto 0 for 1 on the day. Final score, 5-1. St. Hubert defeats Roane County. One final break to take for Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. When we come back, we'll wrap things up here from South Carolina with your Player of the Game awards.
Oh, what a night. Late December back in 22. Car broke down and then I felt so blue. I remember what a night. We had very cold weather in December of 22. Don't let your car break down on you. Be proactive and keep it in the best shape possible. Check your battery, chassis parts, brakes, alternators, starters, wiper blades, rotors, and filters. Then go to Willard Starchers to get the good stuff. Don't break down in the cold. Keep your car running with the quality parts from the professional staff at Willard Starchers. Dial 304-927-2520. Willard Starchers parts can help keep your car running.
We welcome you back to North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Final score in game number 3 of the Grand Strand Softball Classic. Roane County falls to St. Hubert by a score of 5-1. Roane County finishes 2-1 in the tournament, and they are now 10-3 overall on the season. A successful trip down south for the Lady Raiders. Time now for Matt White to distribute our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts Player of the Game awards.
We'll go 2 on offense, 2 on defense. Offensively, Carly Greathouse, 1 for 3 with a double, and Lexi Mitchell, 1 for 2 with a triple, her third in just about as many at-bats. Defensively, I thought Michaela Boatwright played very well at third as usual. She had 3 putouts. Elizabeth Greathouse played very well at second. So congratulations, Lexi Mitchell and Carly Greathouse on offense, and Elizabeth Greathouse and Michaela Boatwright on defense, our Wheeler C Star Auto Parts players of the game.
That'll do it for us here from North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Been a great 3 days, all morning games. Roane County successful 2-1 on this one. They'll head back home tomorrow. They'll be in action for the rest of the week. We're not sure what our next broadcast will be. It depends on the schedule on Friday and Saturday. Just stay tuned to WVRC on our Facebook account. We'll let you all know when our next broadcast will be. That will do it for us here from North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. For all of us here at WVRC, Amy Mace, great job as always. Our studio technician, Matt White, color commentator, and camera person. My name is Andrew Miller from North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We say